Hi, Sam. You guys started the game off, pretty hot with the two scoring drives. You started out 9 for 9. What did you see as the game went on that prevented you guys from even mimicking the success of those first two drives?
Yeah, I think where we stalled was our second down. Our second down offense wasn't great. Whether we ran or threw it, and we were in second and longs. I feel like we couldn't get into third and manageables. I think that was kind of the biggest thing is we had those three and outs. So that's what it felt like to me on the field. And obviously, as you guys know, I gotta watch what happened on the tape. But yeah, just I felt like we just stalled on second and got into too many third and long situations.
And as a quick follow-up question for that, it seemed that the things that you guys were doing early on, they started to make adjustments. What types of offensive adjustments did you guys make as they kind of started to call your number on the run defense and pass defense?
Yeah, they definitely made adjustments. I think we started to get into our kind of our drop back game a little bit on second down because I felt like we were having good success on those first couple drives with running the football and having some RPOs with that. But yeah, so I felt like we adjusted and we tried to adjust and get into the drop back game on second downs and yeah, I mean still just couldn't find completions there and again, but I got to watch the tape to confirm all this.
Sam?
All right, let's go to Darren Joe Person.
Sam, you guys caught a little stretch there late third, early fourth quarter where you were moving the ball a little bit before the missed field goal. Was there a particular thing that was working at that moment?
I mean, we were moving the ball. I think that's we were staying in second and manageables. We were moving the ball on first down, getting into advantageous situations when you can get into second and medium and short situations. You kind of it takes a lot of what the defense can do and puts puts more of the pressure on the defense when you start to get in those second and manageable downs. So I felt like we were starting to get into those a little bit more, and obviously we converted a couple third downs on that drive. But again, that's one we'd love to end the drive with a score there, getting in the end zone.
Sam, and obviously to follow up, I mean, the protection was an issue today. Was there ever a moment where you felt comfortable in the pocket and felt like you had an opportunity to succeed?
Yeah, I felt like for the most part in that those first couple drives, I was getting the ball out and they couldn't really get a pass rush going. Again, we were staying in manageable down and distances. I think that's a huge part of it. It's tough, when the defense, the defensive line, especially as good as New Orleans is, they can start to run pick games on third and long and kind of get after us that way. So, it definitely makes it tougher when you're not in those favorable down and distances.
Ma'am, on the last drive, you guys had gotten to midfield, and Matt said when Gardner Johnson came off the edge that was one that you just got to see and go to a hot read. Did you see him at all, or what happened?
Yeah, it's something that we had kind of talked about. We knew that they had, nickel pressure when their Mike linebacker, their middle backer was mugged up. That's something that we had talked about. So, yeah, I've got to see him on that one.
And you took a lot of hits today, and some looked to be pretty directly on your shoulder. How are you feeling, and just how'd you get through that one?
Yeah, I feel fine.
Let's go to we have to go to David Newton and Jonathan Alexander to finish up with Sam.
Sam, Matt Rule said it's hard to truly see what you or Cam can really do unless you guys get more consistency up front. I want to know how accurate is that not only for you this season, but maybe even for your career?
I think bottom of the line, is just everyone's not playing good enough. Me, Cam, everyone on offense, we're just not playing good enough to win games. I think that's as simple as simple as it is. And, I think we just got to continue to make adjustments and get ready to go down to Tampa and go get a win.
When you're under duress, I mean, obviously that's different than what you probably had in college most of the time. How much has that duress impacted your career?
Yeah, I mean, it's, when you're under duress as a quarterback, like I said, I think the biggest thing, I said it early on, but it's staying in those second and medium and getting into third and shorts where you can start to kind of attack the defense. When you start to get in third and longs, the defense, like I said, they can pin their ears back. So I think it's just about consistently moving the football and taking what they give us. And then, when you start to get, short completions, it kind of opens up things down the field. And, I think that's something that we need to continue to look at.
And Matt, I have a similar question. Given that you were under duress for much of the game and, you don't have some of your best weapons, do you feel like you've been properly evaluated moving forward, whether you should be when they look at you as being the starting quarterback moving forward? Do you think you've been properly evaluated or fairly evaluated?
Yeah, I mean, that's not even something that's, on my mind right now. I think at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not playing good enough to win football games, and that's just it. So, again, I think after the season we can start to look at, how I've been playing throughout the season. But, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I have to say on that one.